Well, this is quite a treat here from New Orleans as we transition from the Musers to the Invasion. Joining us here, Super Bowl 59 Media Row, someone very familiar to Dallas Fort Worth sports fans. His family has been involved for decades in professional sports in our town. He is the chairman, CEO of the Kansas City Chiefs and the owner of FC Dallas, Clark joins us here from the Super Bowl. As I told you, I feel like I have to call you Mr. Hunt. Thanks for being with us.
Well, you can just call me Clark, and it's great to be here.
We were talking about you, this owning team, what an incredible run for you and your quarterback and coach. This roster going for 3 straight, never been done in the Super Bowl history. What has this ride been like this year?
Well, it's certainly been a special time of football for Kansas City Chiefs, going all the way back to Super Bowl 54. Having made the Super Bowl now for 6 years. We have a chance to do something this quarter on Sunday. We are very focused on our road equipment in Philadelphia. We played in a couple of years. That was one of the games in the Super Bowl. And I really think they're a better team than the So our focus is on the task at hand. It was a successful day right for accomplish something that's never been done before.
This has to be always extra special for you because of how closely tied you're working with your father in particular are to this game, the Super Bowl, naming the Super Bowl, and the origins of the Super Bowl. So to have this team, your team on this run in this game must just be a family.
Yeah, it is very special for our family, given my dad's history and legacy with the founding of the American Football League. But it's really, in a lot of ways, created the Super Bowl, and of course, he's credited for naming the game. This particular Super Bowl has a special meaning for us because the Chiefs won their first Super Bowl here in New Orleans. And in fact, we're training at Tulane University this week, which is the site of the stadium where the Chiefs won their organization back in January 1970. I haven't been there since I was 3 years old. I was at that game. So later this week, I'm looking forward to going and sort of seeing where that stadium was and where all that great Chiefs history was accomplished.
Well, talk about the rise this year because there have been times when you guys were going points off the field and run to the Super Bowl. But this year, it feels like the blood pressure is just rising every single game. Every single game is close going down to the wire. You guys go out there and pull it out.
So each season has a special narrative. Each one determines different. That team, back in Super Bowl 54 was really known for its offensive firepower. This year has been about going out those games. I think we've won something like 17 straight one-score games going back to last year, which is really amazing. And I think the thing that's most striking about it is it hasn't just been the offense pulling those games out. It's been a real team effort. Some weeks it's been the defense. Some weeks it's been the special teams with the blocked field goal. And then other weeks it's been Patrick with some magic figuring out how to win the game at the end. So you are right about the blood pressure, right? Right. I generally like games that are decided by the end of the third quarter. We really haven't had any of those this year. We've had to go right down to the wire to get the victory. But I think in a lot of ways, that's built some character for the team. They know how to win close games.
I'm kind of curious. Clark, we of course saw Luka get traded this week, a Dallas icon, and you've got Patrick Mahomes there in Kansas City. What has he meant, not just to the team and winning championships, but to the community in Kansas City and to you as an owner?
Yeah, well, I think the thing that's so special about Patrick is not only is he an incredible quarterback, which he obviously is, but he's also an incredible human being, somebody who genuinely cares about his teammates, his coaches, and the community. What he's done from a community standpoint on giving back is tremendous. He has this special relationship
with the community, and it's just who he is. It's just the makeup of who Patrick Mahomes is, and I think that helps him be the leader that he is in the locker room because he is so well respected by everybody.
It's Chiefs owner, FC Dallas owner Clark Hunt with us here on the ticket, and your parents were very instrumental in your interest, obviously, in professional football, but also soccer too. And your mom was one who really drove that, wasn't she? And her fascination with the game. I bet through the years they were pretty amazed at what's happened with MLS and FC Dallas.
Yeah, absolutely. My parents were great lovers of the sport of soccer, something that my brother Dan and I got from them. They started taking me to World Cups when I was 9 years old. My first World Cup was in West Germany in 1974, and I've had the chance of attending 12 of the last 13 World Cups. And then, my dad was a key figure with the old North American Soccer League and the Dallas Tornado franchise, which was his. And then more recently with Major League Soccer and our family stewardship of FC Dallas.
Did you used to listen to Tornado broadcasts with Brad Sham and Norm Hitchcock?
Absolutely.
Remember that broadcast team? Okay.
Absolutely. A lot of fond memories from watching the Tornado play. And, of course, we've got a really big event coming to the U.S. Here in a little over a year and a half with the World Cup coming back to the U.S. Dallas is going to host 9 games. Kansas City is going to get to host 6 games. So we know from 1994, what a big deal that is. And it'll be at another level this go-around.
And you've got big stuff happening with FC Dallas, a new coach, renovating the stadium. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we sure do. So we're excited to have Eric Quill as our head coach, somebody that has played for the organization. He was head coach of our 3rd division team, North Texas Soccer, 5 years ago, won a championship with them, went to New Mexico and had a lot of success there. So we're glad to welcome him back to the franchise. I think he's going to do an outstanding job for us. And then Toyota Stadium, which, hard to believe, is now 20 years old.
That's
because
crazy.
it just seems like yesterday,
Hey.
right, that it was built. But we've got a significant renovation coming there. We're doing it in partnership with the city of Frisco. Construction on that will get going in the next couple of months. And we really think the finished product will once again make Toyota the best MLS stadium in the league.
Adding seating capacity?
We're going to increase the seating capacity. We're going to add a bunch of suites, club seats, a lot more club space. So it's going to be really, really nice.
Nice.
We, as a station, been coming to the Super Bowl for a long time. And sometimes you can look at my colleagues' faces and go, another Super Bowl, we have to come here again. I will bet you for you, this never, ever gets old. It's always like this is like the first time you're here and everything's exciting. It's the first time you came here as an owner of a team.
Yeah, it is incredibly special. And, my parents had this legacy of attending all the Super Bowl. My dad saw all 40, 41 that he was alive for. And my mom saw the first 57 Super Bowls. I'm so glad that 2 of those, actually 3 of those, if you include Super Bowl 4, the Chiefs prevailed. It was great to get her back to the big game in Miami for 54 and then winning it a couple of years ago against the Eagles. I'm so glad she got to see that. But it's a special week, whether you're in the game or not. Now, I will say it's a lot better being in the game. and that definitely never gets old.
Right.
Yeah, your dad once told us that your mom listened to our show in the shower each morning.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
It was a little too intimate for me to know that, but we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And apologize. Appreciate it, and you apologize.
And that's that was the thing that just I mean, your dad and your mom held themselves with such class as you do, and it always kind of just like, wow, they listen to our show. The accessibility of your family through the years has just been so appreciated by us. And your dad used to come up to the studio and sit down with us from time to time. So we certainly appreciate that through the years.
Yeah, well, they were both such great sports fans, and I think in a lot of ways they were the perfect match for each other, because my dad clearly was a big sports fan with everything that he did throughout his career, but my mom was right there with him and encouraging him as he went along.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. on Sunday and your team. We appreciate the time this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Great being on with you guys.
You bet. Thank you. That's the great Clark Hunt, owner of the Kansas City Chiefs and FC Dallas, here with us at Super Bowl 59. All right, the Invasion's next. What do you guys got?
We will have Gordon at 9:50.
Wow, how'd you get him?
More Luca. We'll start talking